What am I supposed to do when the best part of me is over you? And what am I supposed to say? Okay. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. What am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I supposed to say? Hello, song. Hello, lovely. Hello, welcome, welcome. 'Cause we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Oh, Dio just got off the live. Okay, let me see. Let's do some fun stuff. Let's get this party started. Ooh, Instagram, welcome. Hello, hello. You are so early. I'm falling to pieces. How does that song go? I forget. Is that what that's not what I'm singing though. Hello, hello. We're gonna have some discussions today. I was just singing I'm falling to pieces. What am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I? What's the chorus? Isn't that the chorus? Hello. Divine. So divine. The rules are if you come on this live stream, you have to find the buttons to get yourself away. Ooh. Hi.
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 I wasn't expecting to join.
Here we are.
That's a lovely surprise, though.
Hi, my love.
Hi. I do have a question.
Okay.
Men are very problematic, it feels right now. I don't know the best wording for that, but it's very troubling. A lot of things that are happening in the world involving men. And how do we stay optimistic and positive in dating?
Yeah.
With so much that's happening.
So my advice is to refocus, because if I understand, listen, I just blocked somebody, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's rough out there, and I know it's only gotten worse lately. And so what I want to advise you to do is redirect your focus. Redirect it away from my goal is a relationship to my goal is a community. My goal is my fulfillment. My goal is making money. My goal is my mental health and my emotional well-being. And if in this goal that you've created of me, myself, and I, and my well-being, and only being loved, I'm not looking for love. I'm standing in my strength and in my power. Oh, I did just block him. I'm standing in my strength and in my power, and I have an arm's length approach to people before you come into this inner circle, right? Because it's outside the circle, it's inside the circle. Before anybody comes inside the circle, whether it's for friendship or romantic relationship, it's observation before selection. And I'm not going to be easy to achieve, because I stand strong in my power and my well-being and my ambition and my bank account.
Yeah.
Okay? And so stand in that power. And unworthy males are going to be really pissed off about it, and they're going to go away because they're just not going to feel right being near you. And that's the kind of energy that you want to have. You want to be a repellent. And the only thing that comes into your inner circle is like energy.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be my advice. Like, monetize your purpose, passion, and talent. And if you don't know what it is, figure it out and monetize it. Focus on your happiness in all the elements, right? The 10 ways that you can increase your happiness, and focus on it. Get the free book in the link in my bio so you recognize posers, losers, scammers, predators from a mile away, and they never step a toe into your inner circle and have a negative effect on you. Work on your self-esteem, because that is the ultimate repellent. You have this one?
I did. I ordered that one. Yeah.
Yes. Matriarchy, right? We create matriarchy because only men stand beside us in matriarchy. And the more we create the circle of matriarchy, the lesser the more we shrink what is outside of us. It's time for the collective consciousness. And the collective consciousness isn't going to happen if us women are male-centered.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Great advice, per usual.
So people, listen, when I started, I've been in business for 10 years. And for the first 10 years, people were like, "Are you married?" And I said, "Yes." I got it on both hands. So this is the OG rings. And I took them off and I put this on when I went on vacation with my friend. Look at the size of it. So the question is, how close do you want them to get before they know you're married? So I bought some fake ones. I bought a fakie with a great big one. But, it was like, yes, I'm married. Look at me. I'm telling you how to pick the right person and make it work and have it be long lasting. Yes, I am married. And lately people have been asking, "Are you married?" And I go, "Why should I be defined by a male? How about you define me by my community?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and my character. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my achievements and my happiness, my individuality. Stop defining me by whether or not there's somebody beside me with a swinging appendage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a lot happening, and
yes,
and it just seemed like it was a good opportunity to ask, like, how do we stay, positive? I want to think well of men. I want to think well of men. And I was raised by a good man. I know good men.
Yes.
I want to continue to think well of men. But there's just been so much happening,
We love men, right? That's our mantra, is we love men. And this is why I've always, it's on the title of my book, the distinguishing words: guys, and men. Mm-hmm. And the more we uphold men, and we say, and we keep towing that line, you can't turn me against men, because men are amazing. There's a lot of guys that are really toxic, really abusive, really demeaning, really trying to hold us down. There's a lot of guys like that. And it's been an upsurge of guys like that. But I will never forget that there are good men, and I will keep upholding good men. And eventually, some of those guys are going to go, "You know what? I think I'm going to join the man squad," because all these women in matriarchy are the kind of women I want to be with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We like men.
We love men. I love a man. You love your father, who's a good man. We will continue to love men.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome, my love. You're going to have to find the button to exit, okay?
Okay, I will. Okay, I'll find it. Let me look.
All right, because I don't know where it is.
Okay, let's see.
Bye, my love.
Bye.
Okay, see? You guys do a good job with that. Hello, Chantal in chat. Hey, Jude. Okay, where are my mods at? Where are my mods? Can I see where the mods are at? Do we have some mods here? Do we have some more? Des? I got Des. I got one. I got two. I fucking love men. I got two. Okay, so mods. Let me see. So I want to do something. So Des and Adonna, how do you feel about being my trigger happy mods? And Laura, I got three. Perfect. So I want to bring people up in the talkie box, but I need three of you to be ready with a button. So one of you has the block button, one of you has the mute button, one of you has the video off button. So when I bring somebody in here, one of you picks that feature, and as soon as somebody misbehaves, you click that button. Each of you click your button. One of you is mute, one of you is video, one of you is block. So how do you guys, I know we love the mods. They're so amazing. I'm so glad you're here. So do you guys want to volunteer to be one of those buttons? Jilly, thank you. Okay, you're gonna leave in 30 minutes, and yeah, but do you want to do one? Who wants to do? Laura, let me take a look at your mod access. Laura can mute, Laura can block. Laura, you've got both. Mute and block. I don't see the video off option, but I do see mute and block. So I need a mute and block. I can block. Okay, you can block. Des is gonna block. Des is gonna block. And Laura, you mute. Okay. And I'll be ready to video off.
Hi Chantal, how are you?
Hi. Hello, my love.
How are you?
I'm amazing.
Good. Glad to hear it. I was just wondering, so like when I was like growing up, I noticed that like sometimes my dad, like let's say my stepmom was angry with him or like my mother was angry with him or something, a lot of times he would like pull me outside and talk to me about it because I'd get upset, but a lot of times he'd end up being like, oh, like it's such like a woman thing, like blah blah blah. And at the time, I even when I was younger, I used to be like, Dad, like don't say that, like that's not true, stuff like that, and it's like invalidating. But I was wondering if that were to ever happen again, because like if it was some stranger, I'd just like leave them in the dust. But since it's my dad, do I like even bother trying to like educate or like get him to like change? Or because I don't think he's like a misogynist at heart, but he definitely has some like weird tendencies. So like, what do I do?
What do you think his intent is? Is it to deflect from his own accountability and responsibility, or is it to calm you down?
I would probably say that it's more of an attempt to deflect, but also I have a feeling that he doesn't think he's wrong in any sense.
And do you think part of his intention is to get you on his side, even if that means being against your mom?
Let me think. Do I think? Probably not. I think it's more of just like a way of like deflecting, but I don't think it's used as like a tactic to get me against anyone. I think it's just like something he does. I'm not sure why, to be honest.
Why don't you ask him the next time? Say, Dad, like, I'm grown enough to see things for what they are and make up my own mind. Why do you feel the need to pull me aside after you have these interactions and say these things to me?
That's good. I need to start saying that I'm grown enough, because a lot of times like maybe he doesn't like think that I am. But yeah, I think that's good. I just like I get uncomfortable, especially when well, for instance, okay, yeah, I just get uncomfortable, especially when he calls it like a womanly thing, or like for instance, like I think that my stepmom has some kind of like hormonal thing that kind of can like affect her mood and something of that sort, but it gets really intense. But a lot of times I feel like he doesn't try to understand it. And a lot of times he just blames things. And I'm sure that doesn't help his like case where he blames things on like womanly issues according to him. So how do I make it like, how do I tell him not only it's like, why do you pull me aside, but also it's like, why are you blaming this on like a women problem instead of like digging deeper into yourself? Was that a lot?
So, and that's kind of why I was asking, like, what is his intention, right? And you said like deflection, and then part of me is wondering, is he trying to get you to pick sides, love him more than her, kind of thing, or is it really just to soothe you, calm you down, because he thinks that you might be upset with the situation, and so he thinks he needs to soothe you because you're still a little girl, his little girl, kind of thing.
Now that I'm thinking of it, I never really thought of it as a way to like soothe, but I think it is that way. I think that he kind of uses it because, I used to get upset when my parents would argue, but I think that it is kind of a way of like trying to soothe me, but it makes me upset, and sometimes he'll be like, I know you hate it when I say it, but blah blah blah, womanly issue, like it's just like sometimes he'll just be like, ugh, like women or something, and it's like okay. And so when he says ugh, women, it seems like more of a deflection, but sometimes when he's like, I don't know how to describe it, when he will call it like a womanly issue and that's an explanation for acting up, I think that that's more
here's the thing
soothing.
though. Like, did he start it? Is he, she's asking him to do something that he should be doing and he's not doing. And she's like, why do I have to keep saying this over and over again? And then he's like, oh, womanly issues.
I'm not completely sure, to be honest. And it has been a little bit since he's done this, but sometimes it occasionally happens. And I don't know. I wish I could give a better answer, but yeah, I'm actually not really sure.
Something that you said is really telling because it lets me know that you've already said something to him about him stopping, blaming everything on women's issues. The fact that he says, I know you hate it when I say this, shows that you have communicated that in some way, shape, or form, and he's continuing the behavior.
Yeah.
So why don't you just not allow yourself to be pulled aside? Like the next time he tries to pull you aside after, you go, Dad, I'm okay. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, it does upset me, but I guess if he like knows that I hate to hear it, but he still says it, then I guess that is a sign to remove myself because he's not trying to do anything.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, it is. I think that a lot of times, like, I don't know, I just think that he thinks like too one-sided and doesn't even like consider what he's saying. Because when he says it, it sounds so like ignorant. It's like, how could you possibly be blind to the fact that like your woman child is sitting right in front of you? Like, of course, I'm not going to side with a take that says like, oh, like passing it off as something less than. It's like if my, and I don't even know what it's about, but it's like if my mom or my stepmom thinks it's serious, then why are you trying to treat it like it's not,
Yeah. So say, Dad, don't worry about it. I don't have anything to do with this. This is between you and whatever you call your stepmom.
Okay, well, thank you so much. That's actually really helpful. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
I appreciate it. Bye, Chantal.
Bye. Were my mods on high alert? Great question, great advice. He emotional, hysterical, he goodistical. Thank you, my loves. I appreciate you. Temper your womanly issues. Don't like the womanly issues. Why do I gotta deal with these womanly issues? Bow to the queen. Hello, my love. loves. I see a lot of you have been getting your affiliate links. Shanties are on high alert. That's right. The Shanties on high alert. Love, unable to join. Let's see. Oh, not to the queen. I posted about your books 4 times. Miss Stella.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Amazing, my love.
I had a quick question.
Okay.
So I have a pretty emotionally absent father, and I've been trying to work on it in therapy because I feel like whenever I date men, I kind of date the wrong type of man, and I'm kind of dating people like my dad, and I've done a lot of work on myself to try to help navigate, like try to find someone that has like my best interest, really my best interest at heart, and isn't going to hurt me. I'm taking a step back from dating for a while, but I just have a question about when I do start dating again, how to not feel have so much shame around wanting like the love from a man and trusting them enough to not hurt me.
So you don't trust anybody until you know they're trustworthy. Is there something rubbing against your microphone, my love? Every time you move around, there's like a scratching noise.
Let me turn this off.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So as women, the dating methodology that they is still rubbing. Just can you not move around, please, just so that it can stop the scratching noise when I'm. So as women, the dating methodology that we're told to use is kiss, let them in our inner circle, hope for the best, and hopefully they're trustworthy. And if you're familiar with me, that's not what I teach. I teach keep them at arm's length. Say, I don't know you, so I don't know what to do with you until I see your behavior start to unfold. And if I start to see toxicity, dismissal, indifference, laziness, selfishness, dysfunction, lack of accountability, disinformation coming out of your mouth, any kind of lies, gone. And so after 3 months of observation, if I have seen consistency of behaviors, and you can download this list for free, by the way, in the link in my bio, so you don't have to look at this backwards, but you know, you don't give them trust and hope for the best. You say, show me who you are, because I'm too smart to trust people I don't know. I'm too confident to think I have to barter my trust, give it to you, and hope I didn't make a mistake. Give you my trust so you will step into my inner circle, only for me to find out I never should have let you in? Absolutely not. So I'm going to recommend a couple books, 3 books for you actually. One of them is free. So there's a free book in the link in my bio. It's called Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Identify and Get Rid of Posers, Losers, Scammers, and Predators. The dating book that is going to help you date arm's length with boundaries and standards, eyes wide open, is No More Assholes. And the exercises that will give you the confidence to be courageous enough to get rid of people at the first sign of their dysfunction is the Glow Up Journal.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, my love. You're going to have to find the button to exit. No lies told. 3-month no kissing rule. No kissing. Ellie Jane. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity, prima donna. Thank you. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity means no benefits given to the wrong people. How's that everybody been doing with their affiliates? You guys are just starting to make videos. So this isn't lipstick, by the way. I take my lip liners. So I've got like a lighter lip liner, and then I went around and in over top the liner again with a darker lip liner. So this is just lip liner, which is really nice because, you know, it doesn't get sticky. Like my husband has come a few times when I've been wearing this, and I've been able to give him kisses without him having sticky lips. Feeling no sales yet, but share my first discount code. Woo woo! Guys, if you are an affiliate, if you got your affiliate link, you're starting to make videos, something that you can do is copy paste the link for the What Book is Right for Me quiz, copy paste the link for the free book, and use that as part of your sales pitch. So you can help yourself generate sales by using everything I'm already using. You can grab all those in the link in my bio. You can copy paste the link for the free download and get people to download this. So all of the tools that I use to help people buy my books by creating confidence in what I'm doing. The free book gives them confidence in the free book gives them confidence in my writing skills. The What Book is Right for Me quiz helps them pick a book or two or four. The list helps them understand how we are helping them develop themselves and develop their inner circle. Your story, I read this book, it opened my eyes, it changed how I date, it made me more confident, I've been blocking losers. How do you buy my books in Europe? Anywhere you get Amazon, you can get my books. If you don't get Amazon, you can try eBay.
Hello.
Hi.
Is it cool if I am not showing my face?
Absolutely coolio.
Okay, thanks, ma'am. Okay,
Yeah.
so throughout my life, I've had relationships with people, like friendships, right? Where so as a kid, I was kind of bullied a lot and whatever and all this stuff, and I used to be so scared that people were gonna be bad friends to me, you know, more than they already have been. And so whenever they would make a single mistake, I would just kind of drop them. But what you said earlier is that getting the confidence to drop someone off one thing and all this stuff. And I used to be like that, but I kind of came to this realization that nobody's perfect and people can make mistakes, and it's not like the mistakes were because obviously if someone's oh, I did something super heinous to this person, it's that is there are some things that are unforgivable to me, but it would be any little thing and I'd be oh, now I know that you're capable of doing that to me, so now I'm going to not have you in my life anymore. How do I know when it's not how do I know when it's appropriate to drop the person versus when should I be doing that? I don't know.
Yes. You should drop people who choose drama instead of functionality. You should drop people who betray you. Somebody who lies about you to other people, drop that person. Somebody who is in a bad relationship, a terrible relationship, they come to you and they go, oh, this is so terrible, you did this, he said this, and you go, girl, you need to leave him, that's abusive. You should not be with an abusive person. Right. They go, you're so right. And then they go back to his house and then come back in a few days. Oh, he did this, he said this. Drop that person.
Exactly. But I just don't it's just hard for me to make friends as it is. So
listen, I'm not going to argue with you.
You know?
I'm not going to tell you to have a smaller group of better people if that's not what you want. If you would rather have more people who bring drama because you're also thriving on the drama, that's your business. But if you're asking me how to have good mental health, it starts with a calm environment. And calm environments don't happen when you entertain people who entertain drama because they thrive on drama. And if you keep those people, it's because you're also thriving on drama.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just keep doing what I'm doing then, because I mean, I have only like 3 friends right now, but they're like solid, like they're good women. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, that kind of thing. And I think, and that's valuable to me, you know?
Sex in the City. Sex in the City.
You know,
Sex in the City. Sex in the City. She had 3 good friends. You don't need a lot of people. You need quality people.
Quantity, yeah. So, like, when meeting a new person and they kind of, like, say something that, like, maybe you're sensitive about or whatever, and then, like, whatever, but, like, they didn't mean harm, or maybe, like, whatever. Like, people, like, make mistakes, and I don't know, like, I can't expect people to be perfect, and I wouldn't want people to.
So what did I say?
Be able to make a mistake,
Listen,
you know?
my love, no wonder you're having this, because you don't listen. Because you said, when should I drop people? I said, you should get rid of people who thrive on drama and get rid of people who betray you. And then you told this whole story using all these words and wasting all my time talking about other things. Like they might say something. Well, if you want to give me an example, I can tell you what to do with that.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess I'll just keep doing what I'm doing then, because I do have those close friendships and bonds, and it's good.
And you have 3 people who don't thrive on drama, 3 people who take care of their mental health, 3 people who choose peace instead of toxicity, 3 people who don't betray you. That's good enough.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome, my love. You're gonna have to find the button to exit.
Yep, I'm trying.
There's an X somewhere.
An X somewhere? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Do 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 do. Both of them, my love. Both of them, the talkie box is open. The talkie box. Welcome to the talkie box. Rohan. Everyone joined. Oh, Donna, you brought so many people. Hello.
Hi, Chantal. Thanks for having me on. I'm Brown. I'm from the UK. I have a question. How does one know if they are ready to mentally ready to start dating / start a relationship?
All right. Are you a boy who likes boys or a boy who likes girls?
I am someone who likes girls.
Okay. So I just need to know which book to grab. That's why. So when people ask me that, and usually it's women, my answer is the same, because everything I teach is logic, and logic doesn't care what gender you are, doesn't care what gender you love, doesn't care where you live, doesn't care what culture you come from, doesn't even care how old you are. Logic simply always is. So the answer to when am I ready to date, my answer is when you've read the dating book that I wrote for you. So for you, it's The Perfect Play, which is for men seeking a woman who loves them more than dysfunction. So when you've read your dating book, when you have done the exercises, when you have said to yourself, I will never settle for anything less than a 12 out of 12, that matches my energy, and you can download this list for free in the link in my bio, because it does help you when you do your exercises in your dating book. And when you have said to yourself, I'm going to use the no kissing for 3 months methodology and practice observation before selection.
Okay, no observation. So it's the perfect play. Was that the perfect play? Do the exercises.
Yours is The Perfect Play.
No. Okay, I'll make notes of that to get that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time. It's great. Appreciate it. Oh,
You're welcome. Go to Amazon. Oh, shoot. Okay, Chantal Heide, ChantalHeide. So type that into the Amazon search engine because there is a button to Amazon in the link in my bio, but it takes you to Amazon.com, which is not yours. You're Amazon.co.uk, I believe, right?
yes, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So go to your Amazon page, type my name into the search engine, and go get yourself a copy of The Perfect Play. Read this, do the work, because choosing the right partner, there's one of two ways that you can do it. You can do the lotto ticket methodology where you go and you buy your lotto ticket and you hope it's a winner, or you can do the work and be prepared and know what you should be selecting.
Okay. Yeah, the latter of those options sounds more ideal.
Yeah.
So,
Well, because the success is in the palm of your hand instead of counting on luck.
okay. So it's, success is done based on my personal work.
100%.
Effectively.
Yes. That's what I teach.
Okay, I really love your advice. It's incredible advice.
Thank you.
Particularly with the unfortunate amount of concerning misogyny in this world, and the patriarchy, which absolutely needs to be dismantled. To,
Listen, the bigger we grow this, the smaller that gets. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Welcome to the club. You're gonna have to find the button out, my love.
That's okay. Thank you very much for your time. Greatly appreciated.
You're welcome. Are you having trouble finding the button? Find the little X, okay? I had to have a tooth pulled. Oh, custom made arrives tomorrow. Great how we can hear from Institute. Yes. Where's you have to press the X. I don't know why it's not. Maybe it took a minute. Setting me up for success. That's what we do. That's what we do. We create our own success. It's amazing. Top corner. What a lovely young man. Yes. The blue pink people icon. It has colors. Oh yeah, it does on this one. I found the button, but it doesn't do anything. Nice. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What can I do for you?
Hello.
Hello.
I obviously, like everyone said, I am really happy to be here, and I love your page a lot. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong because I don't see you responding to me, but I can hear you.
Oh, no, it's okay. I wasn't making sound.
Okay, great. My question, Chantal, is I totally believe in the 3-month rule. I've always believed that. And I live in LA, and when I was in my 20s and 30s, I would say probably they didn't have everything on the list, but it's hard to find in LA. The 3-month rule really turns men off.
Oh.
And I know we're supposed to block them and all of that good stuff. And this question is general. I feel like as an older woman, I know what I want now more than I did before. So just in general, being in LA and being a woman in LA and getting that across to them, even though you have, you're good looking and you have a great degree and a great job and so on and so forth, that 3-month thing kind of makes men, more turned off. And I feel like since I was that age, people are more promiscuous. So what is your advice for people in LA that, we have all these choices and we're a great catch, but we just can't find everything that's on that list, I guess.
How old are you?
Right now I'm 48.
and I'm single by choice and very happy.
Yeah.
But that's the question I have a lot when I'm on, because I still believe in that rule. That rule won't change for me because I want to know the person before I open myself up to them physically, which is emotionally as well, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I don't want a one-night stand. I want something serious if I tend to do that. And now I don't want kids, and I have my own house, and I'm a very independent woman, but I don't want to just sleep with anyone. And I like the 3-month rule. So I being in LA, I don't know where it is everywhere else, but being in LA, that's a hard challenge to get across.
Right.
Any advice on that, please?
Well, it's the law of averages, right? So let's put it this way. Getting a job in LA is really hard, right?
100%.
It's
Yeah.
very easy to say that, but do you just keep going until you keep applying, until you keep showing up for interviews, until, and you just accept that it's a process? It's difficult in just about every part of the world to find the quality person that you're looking for. And so you just go, you know what? It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time, and it's a matter of effort. And I'm going to release the time, and I'm going to put in as much effort as I want, knowing that it's the law of averages. So if you were to go on 10 dates a day, you'd probably get there faster. If you're going on 10 dates a month, it's going to take you more time. So it's just playing the game of the law of averages.
Got it. Well, I mean, in my prime, I was a gorgeous girl that was doing what I wanted to do wherever I wanted. It's just that I didn't find what I wanted, and I wouldn't compromise. And
listen, I didn't
want to meet you.
I didn't find what I wanted. It found me.
All right, beautiful.
And
I like that.
It found me when I was so not looking. And my husband met me when I was happily married. Now, did I have a happy marriage? No, because there was no intimacy. Every 5-6 months, I sit my husband down, and for some reason it always happened in the bathroom. And I'd be sitting on top of the toilet lid, and he'd be sitting on the tub across from me. And we'd have a talk about how we have sex once every 2 months. Shouldn't we have more sex because we're married? And then he'd kiss me, and I'd be like, sometimes we had sex, we didn't even kiss. Like, it was just so robotic and perfunctory, and like the kisses, hello and goodbye. Like I started, like I'd say to him, like, kiss me longer. Like, this, I can do that with anybody. I do that with my dad. Like, kiss me like my husband. Yeah. And it never stuck. And we did that for 5 years, and it never stuck. And so I was happily married, but it wasn't a happy marriage. But I was very devoted, and so I wasn't looking for an out at all. And I'm just confidently going through life, right? Like, I got my husband, I got my friends, I got my rock climbing, I got this business I'm starting. And like, here's this customer who's coming to see me once a week. And it's like, okay, yeah, so you're nicer than the rest. And I like that you're a regular. And I like that on shitty nights, at least I got your $280. But, he kind of like, because he kept showing up and showing up and showing up, I started to fall in love, and I was in denial that I was falling in love because I was so loyal to my marriage. And in my head, I'm happily married. So, this is just, it's fun. He's fun. He's a good time, right? So the person he met was not looking and just so satisfied with herself and her life and what she was doing and busy with her life. And then we committed to a relationship, and I turned into the other Chantal, which is like, ooh, I'm jealous and insecure and kind of possessive. And he's like, who are you? Because that's not the person, that I've known for the past 2 years. And it's like, yeah, because I've been in denial about 2 things for the past 2 years. I've been in denial about the state of my marriage, and I've been in denial about falling in love with you. And now you got me, and now my brain is going off in some other place. But my entire point with all of this is, a lot of people will say this, and I'm one of them, is the right person finds you when you're not looking, when you're sitting in your own satisfaction.
All right. I've been sitting in my own satisfaction for a really long time.
I know.
What do you? I just gave up on dating, to be honest with you. I think I love the fact that I'm so independent. That it got to the point where I was like, okay, well, if they don't have the things on the list that I agree with, and if they want to sleep with me before the 3 months, then I kind of gave up on it and just became more successful. Yes. And now I'm hoping maybe in this age, when I'm not looking to have children, I can find someone that's equal to me.
But why? Why? Like, is it because of a societal pressure that says, before you die, you better hook some male?
No, not that. No, because I want that sensuality that you said that you wanted.
Okay.
I want a good man that, because, I'm a heterosexual woman. I want a good man that is strong, that's an alpha. And an alpha is not a strong man that knows who he is, that can accept the strong woman, an intellectual man that's not intimidated by an intellectual woman.
Girl, and go to a swingers club.
Okay. Why not?
Right? Seriously, because you will find confident, intelligent men who'll give you good sex in a swingers club. And swingers clubs always let single women go in, because the more women, the better. They just don't let single males go in because, it'll be a sausage fest. All right?
Okay, great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I love watching your lives.
Thank you, my love. You're gonna have to find the exit button, because this is the one button I can't find. Thank you. I was like, oh. They do exist. Alpha man. Yes, seriously, confident, sexual males in the swingers club. Queen of the Keys. We got the Shanties. Where are the Shanties? Hola, Shanties. Wild advice. Yes, that's right. I am not standard. I am not. Listen. No. This environment. Oh yes, Shanties. This environment is not for the faint of heart. And I'm not for everybody. And I encourage you to not stay. If you don't like what I say, I encourage you to move along to the next creator, the next person, the next live stream, the next video, the next post. I'm live on TikTok and Instagram and TikTok and Instagram and TikTok and Instagram. Love your directness. Yes. So something that this is my real page. Yes. So something that I say is, if you don't like me, I'm not going to keep you around, because I am about quality, not quantity. I don't need numbers, right? Like we get toxic people that come in here, and I'm like, block. I don't want you coming back. I don't need you here. And if it reduces my algorithm to remove toxicity, so be it. I prefer peace over numbers. Love you. I give all my straight girlies advice. I'm a non-monogamous, non-binary lesbian, and I love you. I love you too, my love. Don't be a bubble in a cactus field. All right. Mods, can we get the mods on? Mods, are you ready? Can I got my mods. I want to bring in a caller here. Yes, yes. Okay. How do you find the Swingers Club? The Yellow Pages. Hands up if you remember the Yellow Pages. Hi.
Hello, hello. I finally figured it out. How to
Yay.
join. That was me. Thank you so much. Not sure why video doesn't work, but yeah, so I am a lesbian in a relationship. It's fairly new. I didn't do anything that you suggest for your callers to do a 3-month rule. I initially wanted to, but then I just broke it. So here I am in this relationship where we definitely moved too fast. And there's a lot of, I'm debating whether I really want to stay in it or not. I think I would like some more clarity on if I'm just shutting down because I'm triggered and it's like stuff I should work through because that's what you do in relationships, or if it's just.
No. Let me tell you about the 2 levels of brainwashing in our culture. That's called patriarchy when it comes to women in relationships. Level 1, kiss before you know who they are. Kiss and then find out. Kiss, have sex, reject other people, develop emotions, and then find out who they are. Level 2, normalize fighting and arguing. What do we hear? Fighting is normal. Arguing is healthy. Does it make any sense? Does it make sense to pick a person who's not what you want and then try to change them into who you need them to be? Does that make sense to you?
No.
No.
Yeah.
So stop normalizing picking the wrong person and then keeping them because the culture says when you're in a relationship, you got to work it out. That's bull crap. That's designed to keep you unhappy because when you're unhappy, what do? Well, let me buy that toothpaste so I can look better and feel happier. And let me upgrade to a new car with leather seats so I can feel better inside. You're going to buy your happiness because our culture tells you to be miserable in a relationship.
But I mean, there's definitely still something to like, I mean, conflict is normal, communicate, like learning each other's communications. So it's not normal. But what about the process?
It's not normal to pick a person and be conflicted. What you need to do is examine them arm's length first and go, are there any issues here? Because a healthy person doesn't pick trouble. A healthy person doesn't pick conflict.
Okay. I sometimes question if I'm a healthy enough person to go into a relationship and not have any of those things, you know?
Fix you. Instead of normalizing chaos, fix yourself and then pick the person that does not bring chaos. So both of you can have peace and good mental health.
That book you mentioned earlier, the Playbook, you recommend that? What's it called? The Perfect Play. Can you tell me a little bit?
This is for men seeking women. This is for women seeking men. And I have a version of these with a rainbow cover called the 3-Month Dating Paradigm.
Okay.
Which one's yours?
Well, the rainbow colored one, I don't know. You think that's geared obviously more towards the LGBT?
Yes. So how long have you known this person for now?
Since October.
Okay. So what you're going to do is go into the link in my bio because what you're going to find in your dating book that you should have figured out before you committed is the 12 character trait quiz.
Okay.
Go take that quiz right now. It's a $5 quiz. If you buy the book, it's like $20 or $10 for the ebook, but it's the $5 quiz in the link in my bio for you to find out right now how much of a mistake you made.
Okay.
And if you do it now during my live stream and I'm still live, come back and tell me the results and we'll talk more about it.
Okay, definitely. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Clarity is key. Clarity about who we are, clarity about who we should choose, clarity about who the other person is. With clarity, we make better decisions. Better decisions have better outcomes. Better outcomes mean better mental health. Oh, did you request back? Shift on the button again. Hi. Deal. Arguing is pointless because arguing is trying to change the other person. You're wrong until you change. And until you change, I bring this up because you're wrong until you change. That's arguing. Hi. Did you mean to?
Nope. Sorry. Listen, I feel like an 80-year-old on this app. Leave. I don't know.
I got you. She's just pressing random buttons now. Dio. Hello, Dio. The lesbians that bring the U-Haul on the second date. There's a terminology. It's called U-Hauling. Hey, hey. U-Hauling. Dio, you have fans on Instagram. Will we see Dio? You'll see him if you come over here. Over to TikTok. Good afternoon. It is a big joke in the community, I know. I know. My ex is an auger. What is U-Hauling? It's when you move in too quickly. When you've been dating for a few months and then you move in together. It's called U-Hauling. Dion is the goat, I know. Yeah. So happy to see you. Thank you. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get my water. Hold on. What am I supposed to do when the best part of me was all we knew? I see one dog. Can I pet that dog? Here's the other dog. Yep. I'm moving in on the first date. I feel like I get so much information with the first kiss. The first kiss when? Let's check I want to explore this. Tristan. Is that Tristan? No, love. Love. What information? Would be disappointed if after 3 months they're a bad misaligned kisser. So how long you been in your relationship for, love? Your current relationship. This loving, amazing relationship. How long you been in this relationship for? Love? Somebody said, what's the deal, Laura? Love? How long you been in this no relationship? So you never wanted a relationship, right? Total hookup. So I'll just hook up. So no wonder. Of course, you're not intentional. You're not intentional. You just want sex. So yeah, that's why. So that's why this person says, oh, but I need to kiss. I can't wait 3 months. Of course not. You don't want a relationship. You just want to bang. Of course you don't do 3 months just for a bang. Here today, gone tomorrow. That's a hookup. Of course. Listen, you attractive, safe. That's all you need for a hookup. But those of us who seek out a long-term relationship, we got standards. And these things, honesty, respect, loyalty, trustworthy, patient, responsible, understanding, shares our goals and values, is kind, generous, fun, funny, compassionate, thoughtful, work ethic, empathetic, financially responsible, ambitious, conscientious, open-minded, has impulse control. Obviously not. Protective, communicative, attractive, and doesn't have an STD. We're not going to find that out with a kiss. So those of us seeking a long-term relationship, we're not waiting 3 months. We're gathering data. It's called vetting. So yeah, of course you don't want to wait 3 months to bang. Just go ahead and bang them. It's not like you want to keep them. It's not like you're looking for character. You're just looking for a bang. TikTok? What's this one I'm on right now? Canadian dating coach? I don't even know. No, I'm on my second backup. I'm on the one with the pink background that has like 3,600 followers. This one's called Canadian Dating Coach. I'm on Canadian Dating Coach. The button in the link in my bio takes you to this account. I always link up the one that I'm live on in the link in my bio. I always say to you guys, use the button in the link in my bio because it tells you when, and it takes you where I'm hosting my live stream. Many years since I had an amazing first kiss. I love my husband's kisses, so they're all good. A kiss is not vetting. We don't kiss to vet. We kiss to seal the deal after vetting. Chemically setting yourself up for failure. That is correct. I love my students. My students are amazing. Such good students, so astute. What is this?
Oh, sorry. It was around the wrong way. So I'm Sam. Hi. I agree with everything that you have like said and how you treat your situations. It's also so cool to meet you, Halle. And I felt like I set up my own system, I guess. And I was in a really happy relationship with someone who I really thought ticked every single box. And then I found out they had like a whole other life, cheating on me behind my back for 2 years. Broke up with them straight away. And then there's like, oh, I thought we could talk it out. We were in a committed relationship, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, talk about talk about what? Like, and I still am caught up on this person still today because they were so perfect for me, how they showed up for me in every single other way, except for this one thing. And it's like, obviously that is like a huge thing.
No, except for the lack of honesty, the lack of respect to your physical safety, the lack of loyalty, not being trustworthy, not having impulse control, certainly not understanding your need to have somebody who's loyal and honest and respectful and trustworthy. Certainly not thoughtful, certainly not conscientious, certainly not having patience, certainly not communicative, and definitely not safe. He was missing a lot.
Yeah, so why am I still so caught up on it when this is why I broke up with him. Like when I found out it was like a zero tolerance, I was just like, we're done. Mm-hmm. But why is my brain still fucking holding on to it? Sorry for swearing so much. I'm Australian.
Because you didn't get mad.
Oh, I got mad.
No. You're not mad enough. You got mad in the moment, and then you went back into yearning. And you didn't temper the yearning with anger. So listen, I got over my husband. Like my husband had to win me back because I got over him. He proposed to me and I looked at him and I said, no, you have to go now. Like dead in the eyes because I was over him. So I love him. Like this is somebody that I call my soulmate because anyways, I could go on. The way that I got over him is when I start, because of course I was mad initially. Like, I was mad at all the pain. I was mad that he broke up with me over email. I was mad that he didn't appreciate me. And, you know, and then came the grief, and I did a lot of crying. And then came the yearning. And when the yearning came, like, oh, like, I miss his touch, I miss his presence, I miss his pee-pee. Because honestly, like, for me, it's the baby bear bed. It's just right. So I would go into yearning, and then I go, wait a second. He did this, right? F you. And like,
Actually,
angry. Like, how dare you? How dare you do that?
Like, you had everything.
But you're
Like,
not.
people know
Listen,
over me.
my love, you're not
sorry.
doing it. When you go into yearning, you're not interrupting yourself and going, he lied to me. He led a double life. He put my physical body at risk. F you. You have to redirect yourself. You're letting the yearning
I
come,
didn't cut my loop.
and then you're staying in it.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough. So yeah, rather than like listening to that friend who keeps talking about the same old shit, just like, fucking stop it. Just literally, sorry for swearing again. Just literally stop it.
Yes.
Thank you. I just felt like I just wanted to get a different opinion on it. So I appreciate it. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome, my love. You have to find the button to exit, because I don't know where it is.
That's great. I can figure it out.
Somebody has to. Wolf in sheep's clothing. I swear to God, it's a bot that does that. It has to be bots. Every time I see somebody going, oh, what just happened? Listen to me. Dylan, hello. Yo, I got something's tickling. Maybe it's just my hair getting that long. Good advice. Oh, thank you. Something is, no? Okay. It's just I see that so many times. Many people struggle to set the boundaries, especially can be difficult with the ones we love. Yeah, but you got to stop loving the ones who don't love you. Lipstick shade and top matching on fleek. Woo woo. Long hair. It's right here. It's like something's tickling right here. Hello?
Hello, is this me?
Yes, you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hello. Thank you so much for having me on. I'm very honored to talk to you. You actually covered what I was going to ask about, and it was the yearning aspect of, standing up for yourself. And then I was thinking when you guys were having that conversation, so after the yearning, and then you tell yourself, this person did that, and that's unacceptable. I don't want that in my life. I still feel in my body and my patterns that I'm shifting it to something healthy, but it almost makes my body feel like sick because it's not used to that. Do you have any advice for going about that, or do I need to clarify?
Are you meditating?
Honestly, not very much. No.
Okay. So there is a book that I wrote that helps you heal faster from a breakup or a divorce. And divorce is just a breakup with a piece of paper. And that's Comeback Queen.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are deep in the pain and you need to get yourself out of the pain, I do recommend that you grab this book, because so many people have told me that it really did help them get through that healing process.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe also the Globe Journal. And really, because here's the thing, like, your body reacts to your emotions. And so too much stress, which is cortisol, too much fear, which is adrenaline. This is a cocktail in your body that literally breaks down your cellular membranes. And I know, like, my body does get sick when I have stress and fear in my body. my appetite goes down, but I get diarrhea, my hair falls out. So like these chemicals are a poison inside of your body. They're not supposed to come into your body so often. And so when you're sitting in those negative emotions, you are making yourself sick. So you need to get your good mental health on track. And this is why the stuff that I teach you, like whether it's about choosing the right person for a long-term relationship, because the right person means a calm brain. Calm brain is good mental health. Having a relationship that doesn't have conflict. I say no fighting, no arguing, because a calm relationship relaxes the brain. So you need to unpack your baggage and make sure you're not creating conflict in your relationship. You need to make sure you're not picking a person who brings conflict in your relationship. You need to make sure that you're working on your self-esteem and understanding how to navigate your own brain and how to calm your own brain and body, so that you can have a healthy body. All of it comes back to how a healthy brain is going to create a healthy body. You can eat all the good foods and do all the exercise, but if you're constantly stressing yourself out, you're still going to die young.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I guess my next question is, once doing all of that work, is there a point where you recognize it's a good enough point to start trying relationships, dating, experiencing relationship things?
I would focus on community before romantic relationship. I would make sure I have a good friend group, work that makes me happy, and good mental health practices before looking for a romantic relationship.
Okay, thank you very much. I very much appreciate your words.
You're welcome, my love. You're going to have to find the button to exit.
Got it. Bye-bye.
Any of our regulars going to hop on? Child free next week. Ooh, jumping on for sure. Child free next week. Child free is great. What am I supposed? Oh, the sunshine, the sunshine. I love all the sunshine. Lovelies. Lovelies. Hasn't it been so? I don't know. I haven't been watching a whole lot on TikTok, but show them the current research. If you're under 60, you really need to. Current research on what? Augusta, Maine. Hello. I love these earrings. There. It's sparkly pineapples. You guys want to see my sparkly pineapple earrings? Hormone replacement therapy. I love my estrogen. Ooh. 100,000K likes and I'll do a book roulette. Love my estrogen. I have ebook bundles. I have audiobook bundles. Lovelies, if you want to become an affiliate, by the way, recommend how to meditate. Go to my YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, type Canada's Dating Coach. And go to my Let's Meditate playlist, and you can listen to my guided meditations. You can listen to all the Rich Pendlebury tracks, which he makes specifically for my channel. If you meditated before and you've fallen off the wagon, use the 45-minute reset and repair to get back on. Got the audio bundle. Love this. So my necklace is jade. I have two charms on my necklace. One is jade that I got in Macau, and it's encircled with gold on a gold pendant. And the other is a piece of phenakite that I bought and I had put onto a gold pendant, and it's on a gold chain because I very much believe in the frequencies of what you wear. I also wear Herkimer diamonds in my second holes to amplify whatever other crystals I am wearing. did the meditation exercise for my class. Minty. Okay, so Minty came in yesterday and said, good. Minty came in yesterday and said that she has a improv class, and they're anywhere from like 6 to 16, and it's a 2-hour class, and they're crazy. It's hard to get them settled down. And I said, why don't you start every class with a 10-minute meditation? And so I pointed her towards my 10-minute guided meditation. I said, dim the lights in the room, play the meditation, have them sit down, close their eyes for the 10 minutes, and then you proceed with your class as usual. So Minty, what did you notice? What happened? You want to tell us the story, my love? I'd love to hear about this. Can I tell you, I love salt water. Oh, it makes me feel so good. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Oh my goodness, I just got home from work and I did the 10-minute meditation. I at first I looked up some music, like you said. I looked up meditation music for kids, and I wanted to put something that wasn't too sleepy but kept them focused. So as soon as they walked in, the music was on. There was no chairs like I usually do. So they were looking around like, what the frick is going on? I was like, hey, class, we're going to do something different today. So I sat crisscross applesauce, and I had them all sit with me. And, you know, my older students, they're like in 6th grade, I believe, 5th, 6th grade. So at first they were like, you know, I don't want to do this. This is like, you know, a little bit of eye rolling and stuff. And I was like, you know, I had to do a little bit of enforcing, like, okay, well, if you don't do the meditation exercise, you're going to have to sit out while everyone else does improv. That got them together. Okay, so while we were doing the meditation, I kind of flew by the seat of my pants. I was like, imagine you're in a beautiful meadow. You're walking. What do the flowers look like? Imagine the most beautiful flowers. What color are they? How tall are they? What else is in the meadow? And then I walked them through the meadow to a jungle. And I walked them through a jungle, and I told them to imagine like some type of big cat or like a big predator thing. And I told them this animal is the obstacle that is in your brain that you're going to get through. Now, I want you to imagine that you have every arsenal in your weapon to defeat this animal. You have everything. You don't have to say it out loud, but just imagine you with every arsenal, every weapon you have, just mollywhopping that whatever it is, tiger thing, so you can get out of the jungle. Now, you're nearing the edge of the jungle. There's a huge light that's guiding you. What color is the light? How soft is it? Is it yellow for optimism? Is it blue for serenity and calm? Now walk through the light, take a big deep breath in, and relax. And I told them to open their eyes. So that was my first time. It was a little wonky, but I'll get it perfect next time.
And did you notice a change in their demeanor during class?
Honestly, yeah, they were a lot more focused, and they were way more receptive to my improv teaching. Because at first they're like, you know, they try to act too cool for school, things like that. But they really liked it. They even came up with their own improv. They were like, no, Miss Jordan, we don't want a suggestion. We have something we want to show you. And they did a improv where 2 robbers and a cop, the 2 robbers were sneaking in contraband snacks for the other prison mates, and the cop who the young lady made a character choice to be really bad at her job. The cop would never catch them. And it was so funny to just see their ideas fly and fly. I have to there's one thing that I've noticed with my kids. They want to play fight, and I'm like, hey, we didn't get to stage fighting yet. I can teach you that, but we're not there yet. So yeah, how could I because they're so excited, but I get really nervous when they try to like play punch each other. How can I stop that?
Don't give them a meditation where they're fighting something. Give them a meditation where they're in their meditation, they're doing something peaceful.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, that makes so much sense.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much. And that was my meditation exercise, and they really liked it. You know, there was a little bit of like they're, oh, sorry, those are my parents. They were talking a bit, so I almost had to I was like, hey, I'm gonna give you guys assigned seating if you don't talk, if you guys keep talking, because they're really their energy is so much. But after that, that was the only snafu, because before meditation, there would be a lot of interruptions, a lot of this, a lot of that. With this, it was way more streamlined.
Yeah. So are you going to do this at the beginning of every class?
Yes, I am.
Good. You should, because you're going to notice the progression in their calmness, the progression in their ability to listen to you, and make your meditation aligned with what you're going to do in the class. So if you're not teaching fighting in the class, don't have them do fighting in the meditation.
That makes so much sense. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah. I totally forgot to put a timer for them too, and they were really into it. And I was I just found the natural beginning and end to the meditation. And yeah, I just love my kiddos. Yep, they're gonna keep doing meditation. And sometimes in the after school, I'll get a new student, so then I have to kind of go back to the beginning of my lesson real quick. But other than that, it's all good.
I'm proud of you, my love. Good job.
Thank you. Oh, my coworkers loved it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have the kids do meditation. They were like, oh, thank God, please calm them down.
Nice. Good.
So yeah, thank you very much. I'm gonna keep doing the meditation exercises.
Good, my love. Yeah, keep me posted, okay?
I will. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Oh, it's amazing. I love these conversations. Love these conversations. This week, I never realized, I have said to you guys that you energize me. Sometimes I come to my live streams and, I commit, I'm committed to giving you time, and minimum 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, right? And I've been doing so much more because I've really been loving how many of you are showing up. But sometimes I show up tired. I'm like, oh, I'm tired, but I'm gonna do this. I'm tired, but it'll go away. And it does, because you energize me. And this week so far, I haven't really been taking callers. And it's been so much more tiring because I'm not participating with you. And I really love how this exchange, and it really brings me to the stage when I was a stripper and I would get on stage. And I didn't need to drink. I didn't need to do anything to get myself up on the stage, because the act of being there and interacting with the people, even though there was no conversation, I could tell who saw the artistry in what I did. And I could tell that they were like, "Ooh, this is different. This is something. I'm really enjoying what is happening here." And I'm like, yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down. And that exchange would make me feel high. And by the time I would get off stage, I would be shaking because I'd be so energized. Making positive changes, I love. Okay, visual. It's the Shanti energy. I was a stripper for 20 years. Makes you so much more credible to my girlies. Hi, my love.
Hi, I'm back. I bought the bundle. Oh, and you mentioned something about a quiz, but I'm having a hard time finding what you meant.
Okay, so in the bundle you have No More Assholes then, right?
No, I got the bundle of the queer one, the 3-month dating paradigm, and the How to Be Happy workbook.
Okay, so sorry, yes. So the 3-month dating paradigm, I want you to go to the chapter, go into the table of content. Can you do that right now?
I don't think not without getting out of the live, but I was looking at the table of contents. Yeah, just tell me what chapter it's in, maybe.
You want to find the 12 character trait quiz.
Okay, gotcha.
And then grade their paper and come back and give me the score, okay?
Okay. Do you know what chapter that is?
No, I don't. I don't have it with me, my love. I'm sorry.
12 character trait quiz. Got it. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I can't find your live on TikTok. It's the Canadian dating coach. Use the link in my bio. The button in the link in my bio always brings you where? Always brings you where? The button in the link in my bio always takes you where? always has the time. You click on that button and it takes you where? Okay? Can't wait to get No More Assholes on Saturday. Dylan. My #1 bestseller. Lovelies, do go into the link in my bio. Take that What Book Is Right For Me quiz. Take the What Book Is Right For You quiz. Get the free book, which is Fake Love Need Not Apply. It's my sneaky trick. It is my sneaky trick to get you to get the free book, because I know if you read this, you're going to want more. Because I know my shit's good. I am ADHD. I am concise. I am precise. I am razor sharp with my writing. Agree or disagree, chat? What I just said, is it true? Agree or disagree? Ooh. In the 12-month dating paradigm or the 3-month dating paradigm? Evolution Revolution on the way. We need to get my books on the top 10 on Amazon. Yes, ADHD. I want to be with you everywhere. Oh, yes, I love all the agrees. Lovelies, that free book, Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Identify, Get Rid of Posers, Losers, Scammers, and Predators. That is free in the link in my bio. See, it's my sneaky trick. My sneaky trick. My writing is so good. I know you're going to buy more. Evolution Revolution. This is going to help you come into matriarchy. You're going to understand why it's important. You're going to understand how you need to exercise your choices so that you are a matriarch. Comeback Queen helps you heal faster from a breakup or divorce. There's no reason to stay stuck in pain. You can speed up the healing process. No More Assholes in Spanish. No More Assholes in English. This is going to help you make sure when you pick a person for a long-term relationship, you do not make a mistake. No More Assholes is also an audiobook. And because I'm so awesome, you can also get the No More Assholes workbook, which has bonus material. I got 3 workbooks. Fix That Shit for men, Fix That Shit for women. Workbooks with bonus material. These are so beautiful. You can get these paperbacks on Amazon. Let's see. Where am I going to put this? I need counter space. Globe Journal, Elevate Your Self-Esteem in 60 days. Matriarchy is here. It is here. It is implanted. And we are a part of matriarchy when we make the right decisions. So it is important to grab your Evolution Revolution. All of my books are instruction manuals, by the way. So this is why I'm like, grab a book, because I can give you a tip, but what about the rest of the iceberg? What about the actual education, right? Like if you said, I want to learn philosophy, and I go, Socrates said this. Well, where's the rest of it? You're not educated yet. So this is why I always point you to a book, because my goal is to educate you, because educated people make better decisions, and I want to make it easy for you to learn. So my books do make it easy for you to learn. Absolutely recommend the workbooks. They reinforce the info. Ellie Jane, thank you. So Globe Journal, you need to increase your confidence, your self-worth, your self-esteem. You need to make sure you are never abused again, because abusive people require your low self-esteem in order to abuse you. Get the Globe Journal. Do the exercises in here. These are guided exercises so that you ship to Europe. If you get Amazon, you get my books. If you can get eBay, you can get my books. If you don't get Amazon or eBay, get the digital version. So it's a digital version of the Globe Journal. It is 60 days of emails. You get an email a day for 60 days with the digital version in the link in my bio. Very helpful for lesbians, yes. Thank you for that, by the way. Fix That Shit helps you have a zero-fight relationship. We got Fix That Shit for men, Fix That Shit for women. No More Assholes and Fix That Shit for Women are my 2 audiobooks. My audiobooks are not on Audible. I do narrate them. You will find them in the link in my bio. Men who want to heal faster from a breakup or divorce and select the right long-term partner, your book is the perfect play. Say Yes to Goodness, 10 Steps for a Complete and Happy You to help you elevate your happiness in 10 areas of your life that affect you mentally and emotionally. Custom Made is career coaching. This helps you identify and monetize your purpose, passion, and talent. This one is also a workbook. There are 2 writing exercises at the end of every chapter. In any context. In what context does who you did matter more than who you are? Can you answer that, Tuma? In what context does who you did, what you did, matter more than who you are today? Today, present tense. In what context? Dating 101, this is for the younger generation. We're not going to leave them behind to make all the mistakes we made when we can educate them so that they don't make those mistakes. They're not manipulated. They're not coerced. They're not pressured. They don't get unwanted pregnancies. They don't get unwanted STIs, STDs. So get Dating 101 if you know anybody younger. I wrote this to be sex ed in high school. I wrote an introduction for you, the adult who is purchasing this book. Please read that introduction. Tuma, what's your answer? In what context? In what context is who you did? In what context does it matter more than what you are missing today? Who you are today? Is that wise to assess you for who you are today, regardless of who you said you did? Should I care more about who you said you did, which I cannot verify? Or should I assess you as you stand in front of me today to figure out if you are missing what I'm looking for? And should I reject you if who you are today is everything I'm looking for? What is your answer, Tuma? Is it wise to reject the person who's everything I'm looking for because they had consensual sex with people in the past? Oh no, I can't cope. Exactly. Well, I like the intelligence you just showed there. Because that's what we do. We practice intelligence. What we do is we assess. We go, show me who you are. I don't care about what you say about what you were or who you did or who you didn't do. Anything you tell me about yourself is irrelevant. I'm examining you with my eyeballs. I'm seeing who you are. I'm vetting you for minimum 3 months. Why am I going to ask you who you did? And all I need to do is find out who you are and get rid of you if you're not what I want. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity. Minimum 3 months. I don't care who you say you did or didn't do. I care about finding out who you are before kissing you. Always have your money, that's right. Brain tuna. Oh, I want to be with you everywhere. Oh, oh, you put a song in my head. I want to be with you everywhere. It's not fair to ask for anything you're not willing to do first. That is true. Why? I've been staying up late lately to get my back tickles from my husband. It's my job. What's your favorite movie? I don't have. Guys, I'm really simple. I'm really simple. I don't have a favorite food. I don't have a favorite movie. I don't have a favorite place. I got my people. You know what my favorite thing in the world is? My favorite thing in the world is when my friends invite me over. My friend Matt called me today. I have the most wonderful friends. my friend Matt called me. He goes, "Hey, so my parents are in town, and my wife's Maria's parents are in town, and we're having a barbecue at 3 o'clock. Do you want to come over?" I'm like, yes, I do. I want to come over and eat with you and your family. Yes, I love that. I feel so loved. I feel so loved. That's my favorite. I don't have a favorite TV show, a favorite movie, a favorite food. But when my friends go, "Hey, what you doing? You want to come hang out? You want to come be with us, with me? I love you." Right? Like it's just, and you know what I say to my friends? I say, "I love you." Like I'm so free with the I love yous. I'm so free with the affection. I want to live close to my friends. Humanaholic, anthropoholic. Yeah. I love love. My favorite thing is love. That's my favorite thing. My favorite thing is love. Visual. Did we grade? Did we get the score yet? Oh, shucks.
Yes,
Hi.
I have the
Yeah.
score.
Okay. What's the score?
So,
Where did you go? You went away.
oh, and I can't go look at it. I scored low in taking accountability, needing a little bit more assurance in the relationship, taking things personally. Those are the main things.
The 12 character trait quiz.
Well, I couldn't find it in the book, to be honest, even with the
Okay,
search.
so that's my love. You need to find the 12 character
I did.
trait quiz.
I found it
It
somewhere
is
else.
in there. It
I
is in
found it.
there.
Yeah, it's not. I found it somewhere else and took it.
Okay.
And so
And you're not grading you. I want to know their score because the conversation I had with you is I want you to find out if you made a mistake by committing to somebody who's not a 12 out of 12. Is chapter 37 in No More Assholes? Is it chapter 37 in the 3-month dating paradigm? I'm not sure. But yeah. So do you want to go do that?
So I'm answering the questions on what they are like. Okay. Maybe it's not. I mean, it did say the 12 character traits quiz when I found. I just Googled it to try to find it.
Okay.
So I don't know.
It's do they seek the attention of other people? Do they not put in effort? Are they irresponsible? Do you have to try to work to get their affection? So if that's
around money,
they're irresponsible with money,
defensive, and
so okay, you're using a different language here. So when you say defensive, do you mean they don't take accountability for the things that go wrong in their lives? They blame other people,
No, I mean defensive in communication when I bring up feelings.
That's not it.
Okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Let me go see if I can find it and get a score. You're looking for a score. This one didn't give me a score.
I'm gonna let you go find it, okay? Okay. It's just there's a lot of background noise. And so I'm kind of one of those people that I'm sort of my house is radio silent. So I am sensitive to sound. So when there's other things that are happening when I'm talking to people, it kind of makes me twitch. So I just want you to, the 12 character trait quiz, you're gonna know you're looking at the 12 character traits because there's something in there about them having ego strokes. There's something in there about them not doing additional effort. There's something in there about them being financially irresponsible. There's something in there about them not taking accountability for the negativity in their lives. They blame other people for when things go wrong, things that they should be looking after. Oh, there's no oil in my car and the engine's seized up. You should have reminded me to change the oil in my car. Yeah, if they're eating or they're moving, like sounds is no bueno. Well, she has a 3-month dating paradigm, so maybe it's chapter 37, maybe it's not. But I know No More Assholes is chapter 37. Yeah. Oh, well, mods on alert. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I must say it's quite peaceful in here without all the toxic like body count matters people.
Yeah, I know. I know. I bored them.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I have a quick question about something I've heard you say about division of labor in partnerships. Um, I've heard you say things like, you know, if you are paying 70% of the bills, the other person should do 70% of the labor, and that makes sense. But I'm curious, like, if both partners work like basically the same amount of hours, so they're but one person just happens to make more because of the industry that they work in or whatever, how would you recommend dividing it that then?
You live within the budget of the lower income person, and the higher income person has money to put in savings.
Ah,
And if the
okay.
higher income person says, I don't want to live this lower budget lifestyle, they are responsible to pay for the upgrade. It's not divided. I don't, listen, we, like with your income, we can afford a 1-bedroom apartment splitting at 50-50. But I want a 2-bedroom apartment that's going to cost $300 more. I will pay the additional $300 because that's my desire.
Right. Yeah, I've definitely heard in other spaces like not really splitting things 50-50, but splitting things according to the percentage of whoever makes more, and that does make a lot of sense.
I
Uh,
like the way I say it because it clarifies it better.
yeah, I agree. Um, so, but then in terms of like the like
No,
physical
no, no,
labor,
no, 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 no. Like you guys look at the lower budget person. So, my budget is a 1-bedroom apartment, and both of us work an equal amount of time. So it's not like one of us is home more with more time to do more labor. No, I'm out there working. So we're splitting the bills 50-50, right? Because if you want me to work less and do more in the home, well, you got to pay me to do that. I reduce what I pay into. So it's not 50-50 anymore because I'm home doing the labor. I'm doing the shopping. I'm doing the cooking. I'm doing the cleaning. Or, if I'm doing 70% of the labor instead of 50% because the shopping is on me, you're not taking on that responsibility. So when you look at the division of labor, I have more labor because I'm the one doing this. So I'm doing 70%. So I'm paying 30% into that lower income bracket. But if you want to upgrade the lower income bracket, you'll pay for the upgrade because you want it.
okay. Yes, yes, yes. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you. I actually I'm not someone who plans to ever live with a partner ever again, but I work in childcare, and so I work for a lot of families, and I just see just it's just so unequal just most of the time, but
Yeah, because women have been brainwashed.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. That's a
Mhm.
lovely way of putting it. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Come back anytime. Yes. Oh, I love using my brain. I love using my brain. Ooh, also, salt water really helps you use your brain. It hydrates your brain. It clears brain fog. Has anybody started drinking salt water and you realize that it actually does make you feel more alert? Oh, told everyone to come to me. I need to start Himalayan salt, lemon lime. I only have one coffee in the morning. That's it. I have my 4 Sigmatic mushroom coffee, Yabaha. And the button's there. Ooh, I drink more water. It's so good, eh? Yes, with the Celtic salt. Ah, my body's been trying to tell me I think this is the final push. Do it. Bitter bowel movements. Guinevere. Guinevere. So I've been looking at apartments because we are selling this house, and I've been looking for where we are going to move to. And I don't know, there's a place I might choose it. I've been looking at a bunch of places, but this one has a pool. Don't know that I'd use it. And a hot tub, might use that. Himalayan, yeah, Himalayan helps with the electrolytes. And it's a 6th floor apartment. Moms, are we ready? Moving is a good excuse to purge, yeah. Hi.
Hello there.
Hello.
Nice to chat with you. I'm Kayla. I've been really enjoying your content. I discovered you maybe a little under a month ago. I can't believe I hadn't seen you until then. But I have been struggling with a friend of mine recently. I've been in your chat talking about how like, oh, I wanted to chat with you, but like I'm not free to talk right now, but finally am. So anyway, yeah, I've got a friend who she's been going through a pretty rough divorce, and I can tell she's got all those signs of pretty low self-esteem. She's been like kind of trying to crawl back to the guy, and I keep telling her, you need to check out Miss Chantel Hyde. I've been sending her links to your info on like, yeah, your books and your TikToks, and I don't know if she's checked you out yet, but I'm gonna keep pushing her because I think she could really use some inspiration from the Miss Chantel Hyde.
Yeah. So, why should she leave him?
Well, oh wait, I might have misspoke. She has gone through the divorce. She has been dating some other guys. I misspoke about the ex-husband. That's my bad. Excuse me. So she has been just starting to date around with some other guys, and I definitely mean guys from what I've heard so far. She started seeing a guy who was like making, I don't remember exactly what all she told me, but just saying some nasty stuff about her, and definitely wanting to just use her body rather than getting to know her for her mind in a way that she was not comfortable with. I'm kind of paraphrasing because we had this chat several days ago and I don't remember every little detail, but I just kept telling her, like, you need to block him. And she did. But then she told me the other day that she unblocked him and has been talking to him again. I'm just frustrated for her.
Well, what was, like, I mean, I'm sure you said why, and she said something.
Yeah, I asked her why, and she kind of just said, I don't know, I can see it getting better. And I told her, no, it's not going to get better, but she's really leaning into it hard, and I'm just kind of at a bit of a loss, because like I said, I've told her to come get to know your ways of doing it, and she still hasn't. So
How often has she dated people in your experience?
How often?
How many relationships has she had?
I'm not completely sure. She's a bit of a newer friend that I've gotten to know through a community theater program, and excuse me. And she, like I said, she's just pretty freshly coming off of that rough divorce. It took them like 2 years of separation, and they just actually finalized the divorce. So it's she's just kind of been through a mess, unfortunately. I do know that she's done some online dating. I couldn't tell you what apps she's used, but yeah, I'm not really sure exactly how many different guys or how often.
All
I
right.
don't know.
So I'm gonna give you some recommendations
Mhm.
of things to recommend, things to say, and things for you to do. Okay.
Okay.
So recommend that she gets a copy of No More Assholes and
Yes.
the Glove Journal and say, and listen, if this is somebody you feel generous enough to gift these to, then
Mhm.
like if she buys you, dinners, like if she pays stuff for you, pay it back, right?
Sure.
So if she's generous with you, be generous back, give her something that you feel she needs, and she does need this. So tell her she needs to do the work in the Globe Journal because this divorce, this marriage, that relationship you left took a chunk out of your self-esteem, and it's time for you to put it back in. And it's time for you to build yourself better than you ever did so that you find the best relationship you will ever have. But you'll never find the best relationship ever until you are at the level of the best men out there. And that level is confidence.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, tell her that you need to be confident and you need to have discernment. You need to know how to date efficiently and effectively. And that's what No More Assholes is. So she needs to get No More Assholes. And then you say to her, listen to what you said. You said it's going to get better. But when you think about every relationship you've ever had, the first 3 months were always the best. And it didn't get better from there. It got worse from there. So learn from those experiences and stop fooling yourself and telling yourself somebody's going to get better after they've already shown you their best foot.
Yes, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. And what you said about, oh, excuse me, my throat's so stopped up. What you said about gifting her the books, I did consider that as well. Gonna need to wait till my payday next week, but I do think that that's something I might like at the very least get her the No More Assholes and just see how she feels from there. Because I do plan to like not just give it to her and say here you go and leave, but I'm gonna keep asking her, did you do it? Did you do it? Did you read it? So
Okay.
I will keep up on her for
Now,
sure.
this leads me to my recommendation for you. Okay. This is a new friend. I don't recommend you have a friend that picks drama, and all she has to talk about when you see her is the last dramatic thing that this guy did.
Right. I definitely try to distance myself from that most of the time. She's like I said, I know her through I'm in a musical right now and she's our music director. And we get along great. You know, we had this whole conversation about your content and what she could do at brunch the other day, but I can't see us being like close friends, but I do still care and I want to see her find someone that makes her happy, find a real man.
Yeah. Yeah. But if she refuses to do that, distance yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Well, I really appreciate you chatting with me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my love. Thank you. I want to be with you. Okay, visual. What's the score?
Okay, I'm back. It's chapter 37, and it's Are They a 12 out of 12, which is why I wasn't coming up when I was searching 12 character traits. So I found it. Yeah, so the score, I mean, a 10. Like, a lot of those things are, like, she doesn't come close to any being as bad as any of those that you mentioned. I would say there's a little bit of jealousy because she has a history of people cheating on her in bad relationships, and the money situation right now is just it's very uncomfortable for me. How
Okay.
I guess.
So break up. No, break up. And say, you got some work to do because I'm not going to be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't see me and instead is trapped in their imagination because of experiences they had in the past. You have some work to do, because I won't be in a relationship where somebody makes false accusations because of their imagination and their past trauma, and they're vomiting that on me. And a false accusation is abuse, because there's no difference between somebody who does this and you defend yourself and somebody who goes, I think you were talking to that person. I think you might be doing something behind my back. And you go, no, that's not me. And you defend yourself. If you were defending yourself, you were being abused. And the financial thing, is that on your list? Did you write financially irresponsible or financially responsible?
Yeah, exactly.
So she's not what you were looking for, and you didn't figure it out before committing. So either you are going to be absolutely okay with everything she says and does and the way she spends her money with zero complaints, because we don't get into a relationship to try to change people. We pick the people that are right for us. So either you're just going to accept her the way she is and not lodge any complaints because this was your choice. You chose her, so you take her as she is. Or you say, I'm going to exit this relationship so you can go do the work you need to do to become financially responsible and get out of your imagination and learn to ground yourself confidently in the present, seeing me for who I am.
And I'll tack onto that and actually live sober life if you really want to be sober and not keep saying that you do and then go and drink.
So break up.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. This is helpful. I also know I have my own work to do. I'm not there's no fault on my side or anything, but yeah. So I appreciate the bundle. I think they'll both be helpful.
Yay, my love. I'm here for you, okay?
Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Kick me out because I don't know how to do it.
All right, my loves. I'm going to do a book walkthrough. And then I'm going to head out. Hit that follow button. Oh, you joined the $7 Million Club. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I will see you. We just had our meeting. So we just had a meeting this week. So we're not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. I'm going to see you in the Zoom room for the $7 Million Club. If you got the upgrade, you can go watch all the previous lessons. You can do the guided meditations in the meantime. If you got the upgrade, very useful, by the way. And it also upgrades your coaching sessions from 30 minutes to a full hour. So amazing. Book your coaching sessions. You don't need to wait. You can book them anytime you want. I'm not doing the Chantal Hyde show. I'm not doing the Chantal Hyde show. So lovelies, do use the buttons in the link in my bio. Get your paper bags, get your ebook bundle deals, get your audiobooks. I want to buy the upgrade now to access the extra coaching sessions. I'll have to send you an email. Okay, yeah, do that. You can also, if you see the help, like the customer service, the canada's.datingcoach.help@gmail.com, you can email that and say, hey, I wanted to buy the upgrade. I didn't see the button. So can you send me a link to purchase the upgrade for the $7 Million Club? And my help desk can do that for you. The Chantal Hyde show has been discontinued for now. Lovelies, get that free book, Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Identify, Get Rid of Posers, Losers, Scammers, and Predators. Get your ebooks, get your bundles, get your audiobooks in the link in my bio. My 2 audiobooks are Fake Session for Women, I'm sorry, and No More Assholes. So get those 2 audiobooks in the link in my bio. I do narrate my audiobooks. No, they're not on Audible. Yes, you will get them in the link in my bio or on my website, canadasdatingcoach.com. Comeback Queen helps you heal faster from a breakup or divorce. No More Assholes in English, No More Assholes in Spanish is going to help you make sure you pick the right person for a long-term relationship. We do not make mistakes anymore. And then you can also get the No More Assholes workbook. The No More Assholes workbook does have bonus material. Fake Session helps you have a zero. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my loves. Thank you, my loves. You're so sweet. You're so kind. Fake Session helps you have a zero-fight relationship. It teaches you communication skills. Already manifested $58 says joining. Yes, this is the Abundance Club, you guys. This is so amazing. I love this. I love you. Ooh, I felt that right now. I felt that goodness. I felt that goodness. Thank you, my love. I feel grateful for your luck. I love this. I love this Abundance Club. I really love how it helps me feel good, like just secondhand good. Ah, it feels so good, my loves. Feels so good. So much abundance, so much goodness. Lovely is the fix that shit. Yes, goodness. Yes, thank you. Yes, I accept you. Anybody else get a warm fuzzy? Did anybody else get that right here? Anybody else get that little Oh, Shantilan. Shantilan, where there's so much goodness. I can't wait to meditate. My lovelies. Love to see the Chantal High Show back on YouTube. Oh, your kitty cats? Yes, yes, good. Can we see the Shanties? Can we see the Shanties? Shanties unite. I love the Shanti sign. I love when you guys throw the Shanti sign. Don't forget, you guys, fix that shit to make your relationships better. Don't forget, you can get the Fix That Shit workbooks, which have bonus material as well. Paperbacks on Amazon. Evolution Revolution. What are we feeling right now? What are we doing right now? What are we in right now? Matriarchy. So if you love matriarchy, you want to become a part of matriarchy, get Evolution Revolution, understand why this is important, understand how you're going to implement this. Get the Globe Journal, increase your confidence, your self-worth, your self-esteem in 60 days, doing the guided activities in the Globe Journal. Dating 101, teach the younger people, the younger generation. I say kids, kiddos, and teens. Don't leave them behind. People who are educated, they are empowered. They make better decisions. They will not be abused. They will not be manipulated. They will not be coerced. They will not be taken advantage of. I love this too. They will not fall prey to unwanted pregnancies, STDs, STIs, because that's how it works with education. Custom made, identify and monetize your purpose, passion, and talent. This one is a workbook as well. 2 writing exercises at the end of every chapter. I feel love and abundance. I'm welcoming money for my baby girls. We love matriarchy and Chantal. I love this. Thank you for that. Say yes to goodness. 10 steps for a complete and happy you. Elevate your happiness in 10 areas of your life that affect you mentally and emotionally. And of course, my men's. I want the women to find the men. I want the men to find the women. So we got the perfect play for the men. We got the 3-month dating paradigm for the rainbow community. Link in bio to go grab that on Amazon. Use those buttons, you guys, in the link in my bio. Get those paperbacks. Get those ebook bundle deals. Get those audiobooks, become an affiliate, sell my digital products, the audiobooks, the bundles, the ebooks, sell those and make 40%. Make 40% of the profit. Sell my digital products and make 40% of the profit, okay? Let's get it out there. It is time to change everything. It is time to shift the collective consciousness into functionality. I'm here for it. You're here for it. Let's get more people in here for it. I'm investing 8K book sales for you in April. Oh, I love this. I love this. You are so sweet. You are so kind. You are so amazing. I love you. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you, my lovelies. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, TikTok. Bye, my